Hello, my name is Simon Thibodeau. I'm a head coach here at the University of California in Santa Barbara. And I'm here to show you a few tennis fitness exercises that you can do at home. They're very simple and I think they will improve your game a lot. What's important in tennis is as you move your feet to go hit the ball, your upper bodies always stay calm and your feet always move a lot. So we're going to do a few exercises today that's going to demonstrate this pattern where you separate your upper and your lower body and keep your coordination strong. And we're going to start with the first exercise with the jump rope, or we call it the skip rope, that you can find in any sports store. And the jump rope has two handles, and you're going to start with the first exercise, and I have Natalie here that will demonstrate the first exercise. She holds the rope at the waist height and she's just going to flip her wrist a little bit and she's going to do circular motion and just do one step at a time. See how easy it is? Her feet are moving fast, but her upper body is calm. So that's very important. Natalie does it really well. Look at her wrist. It's really not moving a lot. And her arms are not moving so much. So thank you, Natalie. We can add different variation to the skip rope. This is really the basic one that you've learned in your life. So I'm sure we can upgrade it a little bit. So now, Natalie, we're gonna do 3 steps on one leg and 3 steps on the other leg. Ready? Go. So you can see she still keeps balance and she jumps in a very strong way. And she does 3 jumps and then switch. Other variation that we can do, the next one that Natalie will do is she will try to do little shuffle step. So that's a little bit more like tennis, but at the same time she's going to try to keep her arm very calm. So let's see if Natalie can do the shuffle step. At the same time, just do 1 step at a time with your wrists. Ready? Go. Excellent. Keep going. See, her upper body stays calm, her legs are wide. Very good coordination here. So good body composure. Thank you, Natalie. We're gonna do a couple more variations. They're gonna get a little bit more difficult and challenging for you at home. So the first one that we'll do will be the double jumps. So basically now Natalie, she has to rotate twice the rope under the feet, and then she has to jump once and rotate the rope twice. So we'll see if she can do it. It's a little bit more challenging, so she has to coordinate a faster rotation with her wrist and jump a little bit higher. So Natalie, you're gonna do 10, they call it double jumps. So we'll see if Natalie can do it. Excellent, Natalie. Now that we've circled around our bodies a lot with the skip rope and do different exercises that you can do at home, the last one, we won't go completely above the head. We'll just do half rotation. That's an exercise that Roger Federer does even before his practice, his training. So Natalie will demonstrate. She'll just do a half turn. She's not going to do a full rotation. She's going to stop and then she's going to do another half turn. It takes a lot of body control and a lot of control with the strength on your wrist. So let's see if Natalie can do it. I'm sure she can. Here we go. Good. Excellent. So she keeps her arms a little bit moving more, but she has to keep it really relaxed even though she's jumping high. So I like that because it separates your lower and upper body and works on your coordination, your focus. So it gets her ready. Her cardio is a little bit more up. She's a little bit more focused to start her practice. So thank you, Natalie. That completes kind of the first exercise drill for fitness for tennis, which was the skip rope, the jump rope. We did about 5-6 exercises that you can practice at home, starting with the single up, then with one leg, then you can do the shuffle step, you can do the double jumps, and finish with the half rotation. So if you can do that and master that at home, that gets you ready a little bit more for your tennis game. So thank you for watching, and let's get to the next exercise. All right, well, now we are at the second exercise that we're going to show you. So it's with the ladder. So you can find a ladder at the sports store or online, or some of your tennis clubs probably have it. So it's a good exercise to use the ladder to prepare you for your tennis games, but also you can do it as conditioning. It works on your eye-feet coordination. So you have to make sure you're putting the right foot or the 2 feet at the right square on the ladder. So, and you'll try to do it as the fastest pace. So the first exercise that we'll demonstrate, Natalie, her model, will demonstrate. She'll do high knee and she'll do 2 steps in each square. Here we go. And then you go back. Look at her knees are very high, her arms are very parallel to her body, and her back is straight. So I like the form there, Natalie. Very good. Now we're going to move on to the second exercise, which is similar to the first one, where we're going to add a new component of difficulty. The first one stimulates a lot the eye-feet coordination. Now we're going to add the hand coordination. So Natalie's going to demonstrate it. She's going to do the same exercise, the high knee, 2 feet in both square, in each square. And now she's going to dribble the ball like basketball at the same time. So the legs, the hands, and the eyes will need to be coordinated. Perfect. She bounces, and then she's going to do it with the other hand. See, she did it with the right and the left hand. Excellent. So like the first exercise, we're going to add a difficulty, a component of difficulty on this exercise. So Natalie will do the same, and now we're going to add the hand component, which will add difficulty. So you'll have like eye, hand, and feet coordination. So she'll do the same exercise with shuffle step, but she will rotate the ball around her body at the same time as she does the drill. So let's see if Natalie can keep everything under control. Her eyes, her hands, and her feet are very coordinated and fast and controlled at the same time. And then she does the cross step, and then she goes again with the rotation. And then let's see if you can rotate that different way. Yes, bravo. Excellent. Excellent. One more time. See, quick feet, good coordination with her hand, and giant step. And her head stayed very strong. Well, we'll do one more exercise, which is karaoke. So Natalie will do 2 steps in each square, and then she'll get out 1 time and then get back 2. So basically it's 2 in each square and 1 outside. And she'll go as fast as she can without the ball, and then she'll go back in the same way. So that's another exercise you can try at home that demands a lot of coordination. So we'll see if Natalie can do it. And now Natalie, you'll do it a little slower to show the people how it's done a little slower. That's all. They can start, and then they can progress to more quick feet. All right, so again, we can add different variation, and Natalie will demonstrate both ways to variate this last exercise that she did, the karaoke, where she had 2 feet in each square and then 1 outside moving forward. So now she'll do it with the ball. 1 time she'll go around, she'll circle the balls around her body, and the second time she'll just dribble. Okay, and then again circle again. So you can add all kinds of variation to these ladder drills to make it more difficult, more challenging, so you become more coordinated, and then after it transfers well to your tennis games, the more you're coordinated. And now she's doing a rotation around her body, and now she's gonna do it again. And now she's gonna dribble on the next one and still do the karaoke. And now let's see if she can dribble with the other hand. So stimulates the 3 phases of coordination, the eye, hand and feet coordination. Excellent. Good focus. Well, now we're on to the last exercise, which is my favorite exercise for fitness, for tennis. It's with the medicine ball that you can find at a lot of sports store or online. I would suggest you take a medicine ball of about 2 or 4 pounds, so maybe 1 or 2 kilo, and that's enough. And the med ball really helps with your forehand and your backhand. It helps really the biomechanic of your stroke. So when you hit the forehand, it's really relaxed. Backhand, you do the same. So now with the med ball, you basically do the same motion as you throw the med ball. And it's a good exercise to practice your forehand and your backhand. The important thing with the med ball is that you engage your body as much as possible. So the first thing you want to do is keep a wide base where your center of gravity is very low. And then you turn your shoulder with the med ball in a natural way, and then you just throw it. So basically, it's kind of a link that starts with your shoes and finish with your wrists. And you don't want to skip one part of the link. So it's very important that you start pushing your feet from the ground. So you push your feet, then your legs are pushed, then your hip pass, and then after it's your arm, and it finishes with a good accuracy with your wrists. A little bit like if you would hit a forehand. So the med ball really, in an easy way, work on your coordination for your forehand or your backhand stroke. It's very important that you engage the whole body, and a lot of people do this mistake. They just throw with their arms like this. All right. So you don't want that. You really want to add a good rotation. So it's very important you sit like on a chair and turn your shoulder. So there's a good separation between the upper and lower body. So there's a twist here before I throw. So I twist and I throw. And I try to send it perfectly to her hands, like this. Then it's my turn, engage, turn and throw. Engage. And it's perfect. So we don't want to have these kinds of just arm like this. You want to make sure that every segment of your body is stimulated, starting with your shoes, your feet, your legs, your hips, your upper body, and finishing with your wrists to have the finesse in your throw. Good. And now we can do it more like tennis when you're moving. Nathalie, keep moving and do it a lot of fun. All right, again. And then I can move Nathalie a little bit. And then she just does forehand from everywhere on the court. Go get it, Nathalie. And she hits only forehand. So that's with the forehands. And now we can do with the backhand. So the backhand side is the same, it's symmetric. So instead of that right side, you're gonna do the backhand on that left side, where your weight is a little bit more on the left foot. You pre-stretch, so you have a good separation here. So there's a little twist. So good shoulder turn, and then everything's engaged until you release with your wrist. So I'm gonna demonstrate with Nathalie. So in front of the camera, it should look like this. And with Nathalie, engage, weights on your left foot, backhand. Good. And we breathe out as we release the ball, so it relaxes us and maximizes our performance. Good. So it looks really like a regular backhand, but now you do it with the med ball. So it's very easy for all kinds of level, adults or kids, to work with the med ball. You can choose different weights, and it helps to have the good biomechanic of your forehand and your backhand. So the last one, we can just do forehand and backhand together without stopping. So forehand, backhand right on the person. Forehand, Again, forehand. Make sure she engage and she send it straight at me. Good. Forehand. One more time, Natalie. Excellent. So that will get your heart rate going, and also all your body is going to get warmed up and get very coordinated to start hitting some ground strokes. So with the 3 exercises we've just done or covered, the skip rope, the ladder, and the med ball, those are very good exercises to get you going with your tennis game. You can do it before or after as a workout, but it will certainly help you in your next tennis workout.
Game, 7